Good morning and welcome to Backyard and Beyond. And we have here in living color Bethany Rogers. Good morning to you, Bethany.
Good morning, Lavon.
And talking about living color and I think action, what have you been up to this morning? Have you been out for a run or taught a class or anything yet this morning?
Now, I wish I could say that I had, but I have not this morning.
Some mornings you have, though.
Yes, some mornings I do. I'm more on top of things some mornings.
Well, every day's a little different. So we want to talk about some action, though. One of those things, I think let's start with Live Healthy Iowa, and that we're in the middle of Live Healthy Iowa Shirt Week. What does that mean?
Yes, this is Live Healthy Iowa Shirt Week, and this is something that Healthy Cass County came up on its own, and it's mainly to promote, people to actually wear their shirts. You want to show off that you are doing something to make yourself healthy, and so we want people to get out there and wear their shirts, and if they do, they get benefits this week.
And we're talking about this. If you didn't sign up for Live Healthy Iowa and you don't have a shirt, listen up, because you want to be sure to sign up next year. So what are some things that they get to do?
Well, first of all, Hy-Vee, if you wear your shirt to Hy-Vee, back to customer service, they will give you a free reusable grocery bag, which is exciting. If you wear your shirt to the Y, you can get in for free all this week. And also, they have Pizza Ranch, little buy one salad, get one free. And they're handing those out at the Y, too. So you can go to Pizza Ranch and use that after your workout if you like. Anita Health and Wellness Center in Anita, you can get in for free this week. Farmer's Kitchen receives 25% off one Healthy Choice meal when you wear your shirt. And Anytime Fitness, you can get in for free, too.
Okay. So if you got your shirt, this is the week to put all of that to good use. And then remember, Live Healthy Iowa as an activity comes around every year. That doesn't mean we want people to stop living healthy, but the activity comes around every year, and next January or so we'll start talking about it again.
Absolutely. I would say it's one of those things I'm sure we will be doing every year. It's a good program.
And lots of side benefits. This is just one of those small side benefits. Lots of benefits to doing that. So remember, Live Healthy Iowa.
Yes.
But let's talk about you as the director of Healthy Cass County, and some other folks to help you out are doing lots of activities, and one of those is the Walk to School. And you know what? That's almost ready to start.
Yes, here we go again, everyone. Walk to School is getting ready to go, so I'm very excited. I'm hoping this weather will keep getting nicer and nicer like it is. Our start date is planned for April 4th. And so we're looking at Atlantic, Anita, and Messina all again, which is very, very exciting. And I am still looking for those wonderful volunteers. So don't be afraid to hit me up.
And what does that mean? If you volunteer to help with Walk to School, what does that mean you do?
What it means is you're going to be you're responsible for getting the kids safely from the starting location to the school. And in Atlantic, we have 4 locations where we walk from. And just since we're on the subject, those locations include the community building, Sycamore Village, Pellet Park, and then Redwood and 14th are starting locations in Atlantic. And then Anita, Messina have only one starting location.
So if you sign up to be a volunteer, do you have to be there every day of the week? Can you volunteer just for a few days? I mean, how much? And I know you have to be there at 7:15 in Atlantic. At times may vary in some of the other schools, but how much time is this going to take if you volunteer to do this?
I say I accept, if you want to volunteer one day a week, if you want to volunteer just one time to see how it goes, that is fine. I will take any sort of time from anybody who's willing to step up and volunteer. Our hardest thing is it's kind of a hard time of day to volunteer. In Atlantic, we do start having our volunteers show up at 7:15 at the locations, and the walking starts at 7:30. And usually the kids get to the school by 7:45. But then the volunteers have to walk back to their starting location unless they have a ride already set up. And so they usually don't get back to their starting location until 8. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people have to, if they're working, have to be at work by 8, which most people do. They have to kind of talk to their bosses and everything to make sure that's okay if they show up at 8:10 and stuff like that, allow them time to get in their car and get back. So, but I'm hoping that most bosses will be willing to say that's okay, because it's a really good cause and the kids really enjoy it.
And that's one of the benefits that I think people maybe don't think about, is that, you get to go out there and walk, but it's really fun to visit with kids, and they enjoy visiting with the volunteers.
Oh gosh, yes. And what I really enjoy is, you'll see them out and about at other times, and they'll say, "Mom, that's the lady who walks with me and walk to school." They get really excited about it, and they like to tell you everything that's going on. So I always have to ask them, are they playing sports or do they have a test today and stuff like that. So, but they really do get excited.
It's a really great experience. So step up and volunteer. Now, are the times different in Anita and Messina?
Yes. Anita, actually, the volunteers show up by 7:30 a.m. and they start walking at 7:40, and their starting location is Anita Public Library. And then in Messina, the volunteers show up at 7:40 and they start walking at 7:50, and they start walking in the Messina City Hall.
Okay.
I have a hard time sometimes keeping the time straight,
it is,
but each place is a little different. So,
and I'm sure your volunteers I'm guessing, are going to be from that area, so they don't have to keep track of all of them, just theirs.
Yes, right.
So what's the big deal about walking to school? Why this program?
Well, the biggest thing, that we have noticed is that, with all the video games and TV shows and everything, kids just do not get out and play or are as active as they used to be. And this allows kids to get some of that activity in early in the morning, and, because maybe they won't maybe get any more in the rest of the day except for maybe PE class, which is wonderful. But, we're hoping to teach the kids that it's fun to be active, wanting them to go outside more. And unfortunately, with the obesity rates the way that they're going up and stuff, we got to really show these kids, there are fun ways to be active, and we want them to be active. So,
and I've heard that the teachers have positive comments about those kids who walk to school also.
Oh my gosh, yes. They say that the kids, when they get there, they're more calm, they're more ready to learn. They've kind of gotten that burst of energy out already. So one of the teachers said to me, she's like, "I really wish you could do this all year long." It really just, it's good for the kids. And they have proven studies that say, if you exercise, you're going to have a better day. You're going to be able to think more clearly, and just overall your body's going to feel better.
Mm-hmm. So lots of benefits to this program. And, to me, it would be really nice if in the future, because you can't organize this all year long, maybe some neighborhoods could get together and do a little walk to school. There's lots of possibilities. And Cass County does a great job of, it's a month long, right, this time?
Yes,
a
month long this time. Mm-hmm.
Internationally, there is a one-day walk-to-school program. Hey, Cass County steps it up, and they're going a whole month. So anybody who wants to volunteer needs to do what?
They need to talk to me, Bethany Rogers. You can contact me at the YMCA, or I do have a work cell, which is 249-8296, or my email, which is brogers@NishnaValleyYMCA.com.
Okay, and the people from Anita, Messina need to do that also, or do they have a local contact?
Actually, they have a local contact. In Anita, they need to call Anita Health and Wellness Center and talk to Ruben, is his name. And then in Messina, they need to talk to Erlene Krauth.
Okay.
So, I probably should have brought phone numbers for them. I didn't think of
people
that.
can figure those out, yeah. If they're in that area, they'll figure out. But I think it makes it easier to have that local contact that they know. And heck, surely everybody knows Erlene.
I know.
She's a retired teacher.
Yes.
And has lots of contact with probably, I'm guessing, Erlene, parents of those students who are now walking to school. I think that's probably right.
Yes.
And, of course, the Health and Wellness Center in Anita has just become such an important part of that community, so it's good to see that they're doing this also. Well, now, Live Healthy Iowa is coming to an end. You're well into the planning for the walk to school. Heck, you got anything else going on?
We do, of course. So we can't just do one thing at a time. We are looking to do the Healthy Cass County Sprouts again, which is our garden beds. And I am currently in the process of calling the people who participated last year, so be prepared to see if they'd like to do it again. And I'm really hoping that they will. It was a great program last year.
And we're hoping we can give folks a little more help in terms of planting. I know some of them learned a great deal about way over planting.
Yes, definitely.
But also learned the benefits of having that produce there, that they can just go out to the yard and harvest it. And so, again, those folks had a lot of great experiences. But maybe we can help those folks do a little better job of deciding what to plant. And then if there's somebody new we'll have some ideas for them too.
Yes, I know, Lavon, you told me about a couple neat ideas for people that want to jump into it, but maybe don't want to have to pay for the wood that goes with a raised garden bed and everything. And Lavon, I'm going to have to let you say what some of your ideas are.
Well, I'm still searching for more ideas, but one I saw that I just thought was so clever was dresser drawers. If you have an old dresser, or somebody has one that's just not being used and it's not in very good shape, just knock the bottoms out of those dresser drawers, put them together. There you've got a little raised garden ready to go. Got to put some soil in it and so on. And I think the advantage to raised beds, people may think, well, I don't have as far to bend over. That's not really the basic one. It's more that it's contained. You don't have to fill up your whole yard. It's easy to mow up to it. And it also helps you to know what to plant. And you can plant in little spaces. You don't need great big spaces to have quite a bit of produce. So we can help you kind of decide what that is too. I think it's a really exciting way to start a garden. You could start a garden, Bethany, in a bucket.
Maybe that might be something I might have to
There
look
you
into.
Okay,
My
so
gardening skills are a little, they're new. How's that?
Lots more stuff to go there. So we want to thank you very much, Bethany Rogers, for coming in and kind of bringing us up to date on what's happening.
Well, thank you for having me.
Until next time, here's a thought. A person's true wealth is the good he or she does in the world.